Well, would you look at that? A Sonic port. Come here. Another one. Come here. Another one. Come here. Another one. Come here.
The same classic games are being ported again.
Another one. With Sonic Origins coming out recently and having a very interesting release, who would have saw that coming? I am here to talk about another Sonic trilogy that hasn't gotten a port in a very long time, and more specifically, over 10 years. Technically a few years ago it was re-released on the Wii U, but that was Japan only, and it wasn't worldwide. And also the fact that was Virtual Console. Oh, how do I miss Virtual Console so much? Anyways, I am talking about the Sonic Advance trilogy. Sonic Advance 1, 2, and 3. A series where mechanics from past 2D classic Sonic games such as going different zones, 2D platforming, and collecting items. But you have a good mix of modern Sonic elements such as the speed, different moves, and just the updated visuals. I'm just really shocked because out of all the Sonic games, why hasn't this trilogy been ported worldwide yet? Because most Sonic games you can play on modern hardware, but with the Sonic Advance series, you can only play on this thing right here, or by doing through other means. I know it was released on the Android and this thing right here, but we don't talk about those versions. So now you might be wondering, well Ronald, what makes the Sonic Advance series very good? Well then, here are my reasons why. And the first reason would have to be the playable characters. Of course, with this being a Sonic game, you have Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, as well as Amy and Cream, who's introduced as a new Sonic character in Sonic Advance 2, which you don't see commonly to be honest. Now of course, each character will have their own moveset, and this is where I believe the Advance series really shines, because while there are old movesets such as Sonic's top run speed, Tails' flying, and Knuckles gliding, they gave new moves such as Sonic's somersault, Tails' tail attack, and Knuckles punching. Knuckles punching in a 2D platformer? Who would have thought? And for the new characters, you have Amy be able to use her hammer for attacks and Cream be able to fly. Though the big difference with these two characters is that Amy can't spin dash and Cream, well, she has cheese to help her attack. Speaking of cheese, do you want to know why this absolute Chad is named that? Well then, here you go. Another one. The good thing about these different styles and moves is the fact that they get expanded upon in later games. This includes Sonic Advance 2 having trick actions and boost mode, and Sonic Advance 3 having team moves. Which I could talk about the team moves, but there's a lot of them and I don't want to keep you guys here forever. Just know that there's at least 21 team combos you can do with unique moves. Now the next reason would have to be the zones. Now there's a common theme with the classic Sonic zones, and it's the fact that they're green. Maybe Sega is doing a symbol of us to touch grass because, you know, grass is green. But what I like about the Sonic Advance series is that they try to make new level themes. This includes Route 99, Cybertrack, and Music Plant. Like Music Plant Zone? Oh my goodness, that is so based! Now you do have your levels that you do see in other Sonic games such as green, but I will admit they try to twist it up a little bit, so I guess that's fair. Speaking of zones, let's talk about the music. I know they updated music in Sonic Origins, but Carnival Night Zone. What happened? All I hear is darkness when I listen to that soundtrack now. Anyways, I noticed that in the Sonic Advance series, the soundtrack is more fast-paced and energetic. And there's a lot more going on with the music itself, which means that you get more hyped up as you play through the zones. Now the next reason would have to be the art style. Now obviously Sonic Origins is based on classic Sonic while the Advance series is based on modern Sonic. And because of those reasons, the art style will be a bit different. But what I like about Sonic Advance is that the characters are more expressive. This can be like Sonic getting prepared for a level, Knuckles doing push-ups, Tails pulling out his binoculars, Amy loving Sonic with the heart effects, and Cream waving as she's on a grind rail. There are more examples like this, but the overall idea is that the pixel animations are more fluid and more expressive. And if you think about it too, we haven't really had a modern Sonic game in the pixel art style in a very long time. But for classic Sonic, we have had a recent game in the pixel art style. Just look at Sonic Mania. I can already imagine it. Sonic Advanced, but Advanced Pixels. That's a good name, right? The next and probably most big reason would have to be the multiplayer mode. The Advanced series were the first 2D Sonic games to pull off 4-player multiplayer mode. But what made it so good was the fact that you had your own flipping separate screen, meaning that you can go as fast as you want without having to look at a small splitted rectangle. Don't get me wrong, I don't hate split screen, but when you're doing a 2D platformer and you're going very fast, it might be a good idea to have your own screen to look at. Because if you have everything scrunched up into one screen, then it's kind of hard to see where you're going half of the time. Now the multiplayer mode was pretty simple. You have 3 different modes, which are Race, Chow Hunt, and Collect the Rings. The modes themselves are pretty self-explanatory. I mean, you're racing, collecting rings, and hunting for chows. Adding on to the different modes, there are also exclusive items that you could use to screw with your opponents. So if you want to go fast and play like a fool with items, then you could do that. Now hear me out, because the chances of this happening is, well, less than 1%. And also the fact that you need this thing for multiple Game Boy Advances. But what if they added online multiplayer to these Sonic Advance games? It would be awesome because you can play through the games again with other people through online. And also the fact that in Sonic Advance 3, you can try out different team combos and race against other people. But like I said again, the chances of that would be pretty low, but even then, the online multiplayer will still be there and we can still try it out in some ways. Now the next, final, and important point is the Chow Garden. What do I have to say? It's the Chow Garden. It's good. Well, not as good as the one in Sonic Adventure 2 because of the minigames being watered down and there being less evolutions, but it's still good. Also the fact that you could only buy these exclusive Chow Drip in the Sonic Advance games. What's this? 20,000 rings for an Onyx egg? Aw, hell yeah, time to whip out my wallet! Going with the good variety of characters, zones, music, art style, multiplayer, and most importantly, Chow Garden. I believe the Sonic Advance series should have a port, or a remaster, or literally anything that's like Sonic Origins. There's only hope at this point because when we get a past Sonic game re-released, it gets in a very interesting state. But what do you guys think about the Sonic Advance Trilogy getting a port someday? Or a remaster? Or anything really related to Sonic Advance? Are you for it, against it, or in between? Feel free to let me know down in the comments. Now if you'll excuse me, I gotta go check on my tiny Chow Garden.